Hi, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Another, this time with music. We are back. We started Chapter 5 in the last episode, and currently we are on the first of a few free time events, I'm pretty sure. Though I think the game is... Is there a train outside? Sorry, hold on, I got pause the episode. Okay, sorry, some train or some other vehicle was blaring its fucking horn outside. It was driving me nuts. I don't know if it picked up on the mic, but I had to fucking I had to wait. Lest I be distracted in the middle of my important super serious Danganronpa Another Let's Play. Anyway, like I was saying, free time events, but I'm pretty sure the game is pushing me to talk to Mr. What's his face? Kisaragi. Wherever he might be. Wait, oh, I guess I'm over here now. Mikako, though! Oh, I found Kisaragi. Hey! I'll just sneak over here. What, the person with Kisaragi is Kurokawa. She was awake, however... What's with this atmosphere? Yamato ni... Oh, hello! Why is Yamato ni is like that? Ugh. Lady, I guess I'm sick because I'm not feeling well, and you seem to be in the same status as I am. Your face turned blue and you're getting discolored. How did this happen? Why? Ow. I see. You got many things to say there. You're also very excited too. You want to hear my adventure story. You want to hear me out then. But I refuse. I can't tell you. Yamato-kun, until now you were far away. I don't know what you're saying. Straight up. Use your mouth language. She is. I fucking mouth language. I doubt that's what the game was trying to say at all. It's probably just the translation, but I love that phrase so much. I am adding it into my lexicon. I want to say, Yamato-kun, to you. Ugh! Yamato. What a weird girl. What Kurokawa? She's still in a bad shape. But Kurokawa's attitude towards Kisaragi is awfully strange. It seems like some kind of a relationship. But why am I hiding and eavesdropping? Of course he was stuck to Kisaragi in the first place. God, even the cutscenes I move slow now. Hey, Kisaragi. You. We met for a while in the morning, but I'm Yuki Maeda. Hey, I want to talk to you. Yuki Maeda. Oh god, he's angry again. See, this is why I'm thinking, like, his real self comes through sometimes. And maybe Yuki's presence is triggering that partially. It's this again. I haven't done anything, but Kisaragi stared at me fiercely. When I saw him talking with Kurokawa, he was normal. It seems like I'm the exception. Why? Hey, take it easy. Why do you look so angry? I just want to greet you. You want to say hello? Well, that's right. Please don't be angry all the time. I didn't do anything. It's a little sad to be the target of anger. Yuki Maeda, aren't you a bad person? Huh? Why am I a bad person? Well, it's kind of weird to call yourself good, but I'm not a bad person either. Then are you really a good person? Bad, good, if we pick one. Personally, I think I'm nice. I would agree, Yuki. I think you're pretty okay. Good. Oh, a change of heart. Bright as light. More than previously. You say you're good. Monokuma said that Kisaragi had a problem on his brain. Although the conversation is difficult to comprehend, it doesn't seem impossible at all. And Kisaragi seemed to have loosened up the boundaries to see if he could listen to me. Yeah, if I had done anything wrong, please tell me for sure. Don't be angry for no reason. I'll fix it somehow. You, Yuki Maeda. No fault. That's it. Is it like that? Me misunderstood. Me misunderstood? Gonta? I didn't know Gonta was in this game. Misunderstanding. I heard that Kisaragi was a student who just entered in Host Peak Academy as the ultimate inventor. Okay, so I guess he is the ultimate inventor. So you're a classmate. I said my greetings to you once. Well, I guess that makes sense if he's part of the Kisaragi Foundation, which is like, for machines and shit. Strange that this game has both an Ultimate Eventer and an Ultimate Made, and released before V3 did, and then V3 also had those two exact same talents. I said my greetings to you once. Well, they said you had a little problem in your brain. But since you are my friend, tell me if there's anything difficult. If I can, I'll help you. I'd like you to talk to the others too, although there were way more of us who are already gone. I see, alright. All good. Understood. Got it. He was angry at us for no reason, so I thought it would be difficult to get close to each other, but it seems to have been a minor misunderstanding. It's still a bit complicated to talk, but still. Mekaru said that Kisaragi is the most likely candidate to be the mastermind, but I don't feel that way as a result by talking directly. Is it because of the brain damage, or maybe he's acting like an innocent person? Either way, until Mekaru calls us, we have to keep investigating. For now, I think it should be okay to know more about Kisaragi. You and I would spend free time events with Yamato Kisaragi. Hell yeah. Come to think of it, this was originally a wall with nothing in it, and then one day, this became Kisaragi's private room? Well, maybe it was Monokuma's doing. It's not surprising that a new student arrives and you construct it enough to make a new room. I'm not surprised anymore. Well then, let's move. Alright, let's spend some time with Kisaragi. Let's get to know him. There's definitely something mysterious going on with him. And speak of the devil, he's down here. What do you think he'd like, though? I don't know why I was going to the shop like I have fucking coins to spend. I don't have fucking coins to spend. I don't get coins from trials because I suck so much at them. Break, take off, wing, sky is loud, Yuki is approaching me, or, oh, is it touching? And the text box is suddenly there again. Okay. Do you want to spend time with Kisaragi? Yeah, let's go. Oh, want to play? What the fuck was he saying? Wing is touch. I like him. He's fun. Then I'll be your opponent. Is that it plain? I'll do it. Oh, is this translated? I somehow had a conversation with Kisaragi. It was difficult to understand. I think my relationship with Kisaragi has improved by a little. Yeah, let's give a gift to him. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. What do I give to this guy? I barely fucking know him. He seems to like playing. And he's an inventor, so maybe something related to that. Let's see here. What's a Lua mobile wallet? I don't know. Do I have anything that's like an inventor thing? Not sure. First aid box. Ooh, laptop? Maybe like a laptop? Or an iPhone? That's like the only thing I can really think of. One of these two things. I guess let's try that. Whoa, a gift from me? The gift is very nice. It looks very cool. I'm in a good mood, yo. Thank God, I think you liked it. Okay, cool. Maeda. Strange name, Yuki Maeda. It's not that strange. It's quite ordinary. But more importantly, Kisaragi, I want to ask you something. Ask? Go. Hit me with anything, bro. Kisaragi, where are you from? Monokuma said you were a transfer student, but this school is completely disconnected from the outside world. This also seems strangely well translated. I guess I don't need to pull out my iPad then. Do you know about the current situation at all? Monokuma is a terrible criminal. He's kidnapped and forced us to kill each other. Maybe, I guess maybe he, Zafira made sure to translate this part, himself. Because he is an important character, It would make sense. Appreciate the effort, bro. I know. It feels like we're in an amusement park. I feel like I'm dreaming. My room is really cool, right? What the? It seemed like Kisaragi was serious there for a moment. Was I just imagining things? But Yuki Maeda. Okay, there we go. There's the weird translation. Oh, maybe that's intentional. Yuko. Was it? Oh yeah, he just doesn't remember my name. Okay, so it seems intentional. Huh? Should it be like that? Completely unconventional, yeah? What the? My name is Yuki. More importantly, I have no idea what you're talking about. Calm down and say it slowly. Koro or Shiro? I wonder if it's... Come to think of it, yes, that girl. I'm curious about the status of that student. Oh, Kurokawa? An outburst. I have no idea what he's saying, but if I lead the conversation, simple communication like a yes or no might be possible, but it's impossible for anything more. Thinking of Mikako? Wait, do you know Mikako Kurokawa? She seems to know you. Oh, Mikako, of course I know. About her. Question mark? Of course I know. About her? I seem to be. How will I remember much? I don't seem to. Okay, what you were saying about Mikako is that you know her, but can't remember much. So I think this part was actually, like, translated by hand. Because the only parts that are weird grammatically is what he's saying, but that makes sense from what we've been told about his character. It's not something I picked up, though, that he speaks in, like, sort of caveman-like grammatical errors. It's not something I picked up on, though, because every time we talked to him so far, it's been the machine translation, which has been doing that the entire game and making every character sound like he does. No, that's not it. That's not it. Something more would be different. A problem. Ook. Oh. Interesting. You got a bit of the electrical shocky too, don't you? Kisaragi, what is it? Something like rubbing in your head, stinging, excruciating violent pain. Oh, physical condition decline. Can it improve? Those are very good questions. I don't know, man. You have a headache similar to Mikako? Mikako Kurokawa. Does not matter. Don't put words in your mouth. The moment you put it in your mouth, the intensifying pain comes like a wave. Oh, it hurts. Yamato go and spend time laying down and spin break in bed. Well, that was productive. Kisaragi complained about his headache and returned to his room. Kisaragi seems to have some kind of connection to Mikako. They complained about similar headaches. I can't deny that someone gets suspicious about it. It's getting late. I decided to return to my room. I think we should spend most of our free times this chapter with him. Though, I'm pretty sure Chapter 6 won't have any free time events if it's like most other Danganronpa games. So we got to really plan this out. I want to finish up Akane's free time events. 100%. We only have like one more. We already finished up Mekaru. I think we did all of Kurokawa's. So I guess the only other character I can really spend time with that I really want to is Teruya. I guess we could still spend some time with Kinjo, but I don't really want to. I'm good. I like Kinjo, but I don't want to hang out with him that much, excuse me. So I think other than Akane, like we should just spend a bunch of time with that man. Everyone else I really want to spend time with is like, I already completed most of their shit. That probably means we won't be able to finish Teruya's free time events, but hey, we still made some decent progress in it, so I can't complain. Actually, I'll look up how many we have left for Teruya's. Maybe if it's only like one or two, we can maybe squeeze it in. Maybe. We'll see. Hold on, I'm scrolling through the wiki right now. I think we do only have one more free time event with Teruya. Yeah. Okay. Then let's do that then. Let's finish up Teruya's and Akane's and then spend the rest of whatever free time we have with Kisaragi. I think that sounds good. And now at least gets with 2 free time event 3 with Kisaragi. If assuming there's 5 free time events in total in this chapter. Which yeah, I think that's even if that's not all of them, that's at least a decent amount of the way through. And allows me to balance out and pay attention to characters that I really like and have already grown super attached to. So we get whatever insight his free time events gives us on this new mysterious character, and we get to finish up the routes with the characters that I really love so far. It sounds perfect. Phew, it's evening already. That's the battle plan, guys. I love how I planned that out like I'm a fucking tactician or whatever. Another day goes by like this. It was just yesterday when our spirit rised up, and it was yesterday when Haruhiko and Satsuki died. And we're back to the weird grammatical stuff. It's only been a single day, but it felt like a long time ago. We have to get out of here for my dead friends. First, I need a nap. Oh, someone's ringing. Mekaru! Come to my room a little later once the nighttime announcement goes off. Oh, you're here to call me? Okay. She goes right back without adding anything. Probably because we're conscious of the camera. There's nothing to lose, at least one, by following Mekaru's words. Yeah, what he said. Okay, school announcement. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone gathered, right, Hon? Yeah. I'll say it again and again, but we can't stay for long, so you better open your ears. And listen carefully, as I will only talk about what is absolutely necessary and leave swiftly. Didn't you say you found out something when we reported the investigation? If we look at what we couldn't say in the dining room, is it so important that it's dangerous if the mastermind use it? Did you find out who the mastermind is? No, it's nothing like that. Wait-chan, then why? You seemed to be taken by surprise back then. Geez, it's a little serious that you guys haven't caught on. Mekaru? Just listen for a moment. There are two things I found out. Of course, I'm not sure of this. It's just my guess anyway, but the chances are high on this. First, you all remember what I said this morning. What do you mean? A significant amount of time has passed since we entered Hope's Peak Academy, and we don't remember it. You mean this hypothesis? I remember. I thought Ray-chan was trying to drive Mikako-chan away. Of course I had that intention. Before I could explain properly, Monokuma brought that transfer student and it ended abruptly. That we lost our memories. Maybe this isn't a hypothesis. No way. Even so, the fact that all 15 of us had amnesia is such an absurd story, right? Shut up and listen first. I'll explain it methodically. As Mekaru said that, she took a piece of paper out of her pocket. This paper is... It's the summary of the questions I've been asking since we've been here. Nothing special. So far, thoroughly. Yeah, unlike us, you're very thoughtful. First, it was right after Kinji Yuhara's execution ended when I began to suspect about amnesia. Most likely when Maeda and I last spoke about this topic. Oh, you mean when the 4th floor just opened? I'm sorry, but even up to that time, I thought Mekaru was testing me out again, and I couldn't really believe it. It was around that time, but as more and more fitting clues kept coming out, I changed my mind. Remembering what I talked about with Maeda back then, remember the video Monokuma showed us right before Yuhara was executed? The horrible video of the children's corpses, is that the one you're talking? It's not enough to kill a person, and it's not enough to leave them rotting. How much cruel is this Monokuma? God, sorry, the fucking grammatical errors crack me up sometimes. Yeah, they were decayed. That's where I first got my doubts. Yuhara said that after we fainted, he woke up earlier than us and met face to face with Monokuma. At the time, the priest identified the children being hostage by Monokuma and even spoke to those kids directly. This was the day of the entrance ceremony. It must have been about 2 weeks before Yuhara was executed. I mean, even the children were killed right after talking to Yuhara. I mean, if it's only been 2 weeks since they died, then there's a problem. Is it possible for a person to rot so fast and turn into a skeleton for only 2 weeks? Huh? A test question? I don't know. I get test anxiety. I can't think straight. The same goes for me. If we look at it as or O and X, is it X? I can't be sure since it was filmed, but if I'm right, the answer becomes impossible. If it wasn't artificially tampered with or in a really specific environment, then naturally, at this time, the things that I have been wondering about. We found in the notice in the library that Hope's Peak Academy was due to be closed, and our group photo of us that Maeda saw in the art room. Connecting these two, it was the first time that I thought about the possibility of amnesia. Unbelievable, but then what next? Well, I wasn't sure at the time, so I kept it as a hypothesis, but when I heard Satsuki's last words yesterday, I started thinking about it again. Oh, maybe you mean the picture Haru discovered, mentioned by Satsuki? That's right. This is really speculation, but if we already met before, won't our bodies react first even if we don't remember? Like looking at the picture of your lover. You mean before we lost our memories, Kobayashi Karakun and Satsuki-chan were lovers? God, don't bring that up. That just makes me sad. Again, I apologize for posting that on Valentine's Day. Don't take it seriously, because this is all but a guess at this stage. The reason I think this way is because it's almost impossible to give up your life for the sake of someone you just met here, no matter how good or natural their relationship were. Thinking about that picture, Haruhiko's head vaguely recognized his old memories. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm looking down at their spirit of sacrifice between the two. Something is weird. I didn't expect such a romantic comment coming from Mekaru. It's not like that, you idiot! This is something that needs to be scientifically explained. Oh, girl, you can't scientifically explain love. In the case of the momentary amnesia, by showing clues such as the flashbacks of old memories or hypnosis. Okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Calm down, Alex, and explain again, please. Anyways, it was something like that. Another clue is the newspaper article that Maeda and Taira found this morning. You mean the newspaper clippings with that date in the future? Indeed. It's the future from our point of view. However, if we substitute it from amnesia here, can we still see in it from the future? Wait, if it's been quite some time since we entered Hope's Peak, if it's been months, not 3 weeks only, the date of the newspaper is usually when the new semester begins. It becomes the past. It's a newspaper that has been there for a while. No, but can you look at a newspaper's content recklessly pushing the amnesia theory? Are you saying this absurd thing really happened? Anyone can tell it's manipulation. I'd rather give more credit for this impossible thing, though. How? Think about it. Is there anything that has not happened since we gathered here? In the beginning, our situation itself became dangerous from the get-go. I can't object to it. And was it the biggest and most desperate event in human history? I read the article slowly, and it's no exaggerating to say that the world has been destroyed. The world has been destroyed? Impossible! No, it's not way over the end of the world. I think it's at least enough to cause the collapse of the human society itself. But there's no difference. No, even if I think carefully, it's beyond the realm of speculation. This is a joke. The world coming to an end? That literally can't happen. You brainless fool. That's just your own opinion. The world we live isn't as perfect as we might think. No one knows when it will suddenly collapse for certainty. In the end, the Earth has already experienced hundreds of crises that could lead to nuclear war. The fact that society is being maintained like this is fortunate enough to surpass first place in a lottery. Even so, if that's true, if the real world is doomed, then I don't see a reason to leave this school anymore. How are we supposed to live on when you tell me that the world is just gone? Teruya. Don't be so discouraged. As I keep saying, this is all but a guess at this point. But also one with a very high probability. The biggest and most desperate event in human history. Actually, you may already know what is supposed to be the aftermath of this. What are you talking about? The mode Monokuma showed us before Maki died. I don't know if you each of you have seen it, but if the article on this newspaper is true, wouldn't it also explain that video? It can't be. If that video it's really true, then my family is already... Oh yeah, I forgot about that video. Wasn't Yuki's mom, like, calling for his help specifically? That also, like, raised some questions in my head. Actually, Otana's and Higa's words just add more credibility. The FIFA headquarters was attacked, the land being destroyed so much that was impossible to run anymore. Wouldn't this match what this article says? To sum it all up, after entering Hope's Peak Academy and spending a normal school life, meanwhile, the biggest, most desperate event in human history occurred. Somehow we survived, with our memories removed by someone, and then we suspected each other in a place we didn't even recognize. That is what happened. Such a thing. I can't believe it. But after listening to Ray-chan, I wonder if it's alright to say that everything was true. Then the article that said that Hope's Peak Academy was the epicenter of the incident. We, who are students of this academy, have nothing to do with it at all. But then why us? Why are we the only ones in Hope's Peak Academy? What happened to the other students? Are we really the only ones alive like this? Don't get angry at me, you fool, because this isn't confirmed yet. Well, I don't know the details, but I can think of one reason why we are in this predicament. Of the 15 of us, no. Isn't it because the mastermind is among the 16? So, that's the idea? Are you still down Mikako-chan and Kisaragi-kun? No, I don't know about that. Huh? Then what other option is there? In the morning, you were supposed to Kurokawa and Kisaragi. If it's not that other than those two, then who the heck is it? Don't make a fuss and listen first. This is not yet certain, let alone conjecture. This is just my own imagination. We just said that our memories have been erased, right? But what if the mastermind is in the same state? Ah, interesting. What do you mean, Mekaru? Are you saying the mastermind erased their own memory? Only if. It's just a possibility, but if that really were to be true, then it won't matter who the mastermind is. It could be anyone. It could be Maeda, it could be Taira, it could be Yatori, or maybe it's me who's saying this. I don't want to approach this line of thinking, but it's not good to lie in a partnership, so I'll be honest with you. I'm afraid. If this hypothesis were to be true, and if I were the mastermind, the more I dig, the more I'll deny my existence, the more they'll deny their existence. Mekaru, for the first time we met, trembled slightly and showed her own weakness. Self-denial of her own existence. It would be a self-destruction for Mekaru, who values perfection the most. Oh, someone give her a hug. Ray-chan. I'm sorry I said that, but... I said that I could come along if we were to catch the mastermind, but suddenly it ended up like this. After the hypothesis of the amnesia, I came up with this theory while thinking about the mastermind. Since then, I've gotten a terrible chill on my spine and became mentally exhausted. This appearance doesn't fit me at all. Not to me. So forget about that for now. Mekaru, you must be human too. I'd be afraid of myself too if I had that feeling. Stupid. I just paused for a moment to tell you to forget it. Our goals still don't change, so I know. Mekaru shouted in embarrassment. It took just a moment to catch her breath, then looked down at the paper and spoke again. It's just one of numerous cases. I think it's unlikely, so let's put this issue aside for now. Wait, you've been suspicious of Kurokawa and Kisaragi all this time, so why did you think suddenly about this? To be honest, it was simply by process of elimination that made me doubt them. I felt like there was something unconventional about the two of them being the mastermind. What if the unpretentious appearance is not the acting of the mastermind? What if you really don't know that you are the mastermind? What if you don't know your true self? If that's the case, then we don't even realize that we could be the mastermind. If that's true, it's impossible to know the mastermind's true nature. Yes, but it's unlikely to do that. If you erase your own memory in the first place, even as the mastermind, it would be impossible to do any follow-up. There would be no plan, or anything at all. They would have had only one chance. If the mastermind is someone who's good acting, then even those with their unpretentious appearance could be acting as well. They would be considered a huge smokescreen for all we know. Hey, if that's the case, wouldn't it be more realistic to conclude that there's no mastermind among us? Kurokawa's suspicion, and we suspect them because of Kisaragi's existence. Conversely, there's no guarantee that the mastermind is always among us. If we are all victims and an unidentified third party is the mastermind, then Mekaru's doubts would be resolved. If in the beginning the mastermind was the cause of the biggest and most desperate event in human history, it would mean that one of us committed such a world-class terrorism. Well, I honestly agree with that. It doesn't make sense for one high school student to change the world. But if I were to put your words backwards, there's no guarantee that the mastermind in our situation will be the same person as the mastermind who caused this human history. Right, but that's... Still, I agree with Maeda-kun. It is hard to believe that there's a mastermind among us, no matter what we faced. And there's the issue of who's controlling Monokuma, too. Just as Maeda said, there's no guarantee. Fine, but I'm just thinking of every possible outcome. Always try and think that there's a mastermind mixed with us. To be honest, everything you've said so far is so vague that it doesn't feel real at all, but... Right, even if it's true in theory, artificially erasing the memories of all of us, such a thing is practically impossible. Not entirely unreasonable. When you think about the Kisaragi Foundation's scientific power. What is it? Didn't I say that I found out two things? One thing was about the amnesia we just spoke, and the other is information on the Kisaragi Foundation. A little while ago, you said something about the scientific power of the Kisaragi Foundation. I literally said it, right? Just now. It is no exaggeration to say that the Kisaragi Foundation is already half a century ahead of the cutting-edge science. There are rumors that they are actually providing manpower to the US side, although they're not from a reliable source. Fox News, to be exact. The Kisaragi Foundation can manipulate a human's memories? It wouldn't be impossible. It's one of the reasons why I initially thought that the mastermind was among us. Is there really a need for someone to control Monokuma? Because so far it has moved on its own. What Monokuma did? Actually, it's not a dream to create a Monokuma-type artificial intelligence robot with the skills of the Kisaragi Foundation. The humanoid theory has already been completed. That's incredible, but Mekaru, you didn't treat Monokuma as an artificial intelligence when they were here back then. At the time, I didn't know that the Kisaragi Foundation was deeply involved. But this hypothesis is also absurd, because that level of AI has already reached the level of human beings. The Kisaragi Foundation, what is it? Why is the Kisaragi Foundation involved with Hope Street Academy? Suddenly there's the important question. And the Kisaragi Foundation's mark was on the 5th floor's collection room and in the ballroom. About that, listen carefully to what I have to say from now on, because it'll be very shocking. Why do you lower your voice? It's about what I found about the Kitsuragi Foundation. That is... shit. Huh? What are you guys doing in Mekaru's room? Orgy. Monokuma, seriously, stop appearing out of nowhere. What do you mean out of nowhere? More than that, I can't see this in the surveillance camera again. What's wrong with this? Wasn't it always like that? Leave it. Did Monokuma catch a strange thing not once but twice now? Hey, it's nighttime already and you don't even sleep in Mekaru's room. You guys, I won't hesitate. What? We haven't done anything bad. Isn't it just a strange thing that there's 2 males and 2 females? Oh, come on, man. I was joking, man. What? Hey, fuck off. Yeah, it was a joke. Seriously, the surveillance camera doesn't seem to work, so I'm just here to check it out. Why are you checking with us that your management is poor? What do you know about surveillance cameras? We're not even going to sleep. We're just gathering to chat here, so hurry up and get out. Come on, we're kids in high schools, you know? Smoking some weed, getting some drinks. Is it really poor management? Always? In my vivid mind, I think that you must have done something to the camera. You know, right? If that's true, you're guilty of damaging the device. What, Monokuma? Monokuma, who's using a usually strange way of speak, it became slightly different mood than usual, and then suddenly stopped as if it died. What? It stopped speaking. Monokuma, what are you doing? Dude, I'm getting afraid that, like, Mekaru is gonna be found out and she's gonna get fucking executed, dude. Hey, hold on. This is somehow similar to back then. When? When Yuhara's execution was over, Mikako Kurokawa went down to the secret stairs saying that Monokuma stopped. Huh? Does that mean the school is still closed? What's wrong with it? It's not even a computer before crashing. Huh? It might be something like that. Oh, it's back. Well, what? My body's movements are getting dull. Oh, no. It's not the movement that's dull. What? It can't be that. This is not at all move. How my body doesn't move. 11 seconds have passed. It seems that there is enough time to move. Not what are you doing, Monokuma? Pooh, wait, the system is a little bit... The camera isn't the problem now. Gah, I'm gonna do a quick checkup now. It's gone. What was that? Leave it alone, because we can't afford to worry about Monokuma. Also, I'd rather call it off for today. I wonder if the device is, like, affecting Monokuma. The same device that's affecting the camera. But we haven't heard of the second fact that Raytron found out yet. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. As you may have seen before, Monokuma is slowly starting to notice that the anomalies in my room. I'll come up with other measures soon. So go back for now. Let's do as Mekaru suggests, guys. It's already late anyway. So we'll have to go to bed early for tomorrow. Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to sleep much because of the story about my current memory loss. Well, I'll be going now. Why are you leaving? It's your room. Just had to hug your teddy bear. Go, get to bed and sleep. The switch is off now. Oh, it's behind the teddy bear. Oh, this got it. Right, but why a teddy bear? Stop worrying and go to sleep already. That's why she's been going up there. And then we decide to go to bed at Mekaru's proposal. Let's go back to my room. Guess we're going to bed. Ever so slowly. Why did my movement speed decrease in this chapter? I'm so confused. I lay in my bed, but I can't sleep at all. If Mekaru's story is true, all of us, we already have spent time in Hope's Peak. If we lost our memories. Oh god, thanks. No, oh, thanks. Just exactly what I wanted to see. Leave me alone! Being Akira! We ended up killing each other. Our own friends who used to go to school together. That can't be. We were all amnesiacs. Mekaru said it was a guess, an unlikely story. I have to convince myself I tried to fall asleep. So what are you going to do next? Hey, do you think you've been against all your classmates that way? It's pretty desperate, isn't it? Then I'll leave you with what I've been thinking about before. The details are over. I mean, it's annoying. Do not worry, I'll be watching. Even if I said that, I can't say for sure because it's not important right now. By the way, do you know? As long as you keep deciding, the more you will end up dead. Did you want me to worry about you? Even your own existence won't interfere with the plan, so get rid of the useless flattery. So what do you think? Are you in despair now? No, fun guy? Whatever. No mushrooms, please. I'm allergic. Sorry. From now on, you'll be the king over there. Do a good job. Yeah, see, something weird's definitely going on with Yuki. Do you think it's possible he's the mastermind? I mean, we'll see, I guess. Is it morning? Ugh, my head. Headache, I slept the wrong way. He keeps getting weird headaches, too. It's either he's the mastermind or he's somehow strangely connected to, like, Kurokawa and all that. I think I had a strange dream, but I can't remember properly because of the headache. Hello, you guys. It's morning, 7 a.m. Wake up time. So let's spend it lively today. Sorry, let's spend it lively today. In the past tense. Just in time, the morning announcement. I should go have breakfast with the others. Ah, Kisaragi's here. Why are you all being so weird? Breakfast time as usual. There are only 4 of us, even with Mekaru, but with that aside, it was quieter than usual. It goes without saying, even if we try to have a conversation to find something to fight the mastermind, it will expose it to them due to the surveillance camera. Besides that, everyone seemed to have a lot to think about last night's conversation because of Mekaru's conclusion. Most crucially, it's because of the current dining room. Had a mix of disparate character in addition to the 4 of us. Oh, this is a lot. This food. It is. Did you make all of this? Intermediate taste of the new world and the old world. But the woman dancing the tango of the Iberian Peninsula is familiar. I love reading this guy's dialogue. He's just saying straight up nonsense. And I think the wacky translation is making it even more nonsense. Which is just... Why is this crazy guy with me? The taste of the food is getting worse. I'll stop eating. Mekaru, no matter how harsh, you can't... What's wrong? If I don't tell you what I think of him, you already know. Well, Mekaru always suspected Kisaragi more than anyone of being the mastermind. Hey, but have we spoke to him? He's been only saying meaningless stuff for no reason. I tried talking to him yesterday, but I didn't understand anything he was saying. I tried to. He was saying some nonsense about the kiss of a wing or whatever. It's just as Monokuma said. I think there's something wrong with his head. But even putting that aside, I don't think Kisaragi-kun is so arrogant. It's not about being good or bad. Don't you know what I want to say? Do I really need to say it openly right here, right now? Mekaru, lower your voice. He can hear it all. You won't fight? Whether they listen or not, he's disabled anyway, so... Whoa! Mekaru! Mekaru, you've been rather fierce this morning. And a tad bit more ableist than usual. Mikako-chan, are you out of your mind? You okay? You're pouring out blood in your face all over. Alright, yesterday Kurokawa came to our senses for a brief moment. Except for me and Kisaragi, nobody knows. I forgot about it. I'm okay. Blood? Where? It's all well and good, but why are you here? Do you think you're still in a cooperative relation with us? You're obviously hiding something. Until you tell the truth, you won't be in the clear. Sorry, I'll just eat, and I'll get out. No, wait a minute. There's no need to push it this far. Mikako-chan, it's okay, so... There are certain facts that only she knows. Those might be decisive keys to change this frustrating situation. And just want to move on. And you just want to move on like this? Mekaru. I'm sorry, but I also agree with Mekaru's opinion. If you're hiding something, the honest thing to do would be to say it. So why can't you say it? She obviously has something wrong with her. Monokuma definitely, obviously did something, guys. Come on, don't. Be smarter. It's okay. You don't have to fight for me. Everyone, just do what you've always done. Oh god, she's gonna fucking freak out again. Yama. Mikako-chan? I can't take this any longer. Even at this moment, you're saying that you're going to keep your mouth shut and stay away from us while casting suspiciousness all over the place. Stop playing around. You are treating us like fools. I'm kind of surprised for Mekaru to suddenly do an outburst like that. Another headache? What's the deal with those? What is your relationship with this Kisaragi Foundation? How did you know that if Monokuma stops, the facility would shut down? I'm sorry, I can't answer. Why can't you answer? Can't answer. Are you kidding me? Then you'll put it all aside and say that you're the mastermind. Can you really do that, huh? Mekaru, calm down. Why are you suddenly getting so heated up? Kurokawa, I know this is painful, but I'll have to ask you. If you know something, tell us, please. I can't. Is that because Kurokawa doesn't want to talk? Or is it because you really don't know anything? It's not that. Then why? I'm not asking you to tell me what you know. I'm asking, why can't you tell us? Don't come near me! Hey, Mikako Kurokawa, why are you running away? Holy fuck! She was fast as fuck, man. Mekaru. Why did things turn out like this all of a sudden? It's the first time I've seen Kurokawa act like that, and Mekaru too. What's going on? We have to follow them first. Teruya, get the fuck back! Like, he's so fucking close to me, right on my tail, dude. It's like stepping on the heel of my shoes and shit. Like, Mekaru. She went into her room. Right, Chan? Why are you so angry? Nothing will change with getting mad at Mikako-chan. Right, Chan would be aware of this. Of course I know. And I also know that this isn't like me, but I'm more curious of you guys who can be so calm in a situation like this right now. What are you trying to say? I'll call you later at night. Until then, do some investigation, will you? Fucking piece of shit. God fucking damn it, run away from me and shit. Bitch ass. Ray-chan! Since when has Mekaru become so emotional? This day is becoming the weirdest of all. It's a story we didn't hear last night. Is that it? Mekaru knows the story, and we don't know. Does this make us different? Suspicious. Are you saying it's serious enough for Ray-chan to be so mad like that? Dude, my foot keeps falling the fuck asleep. Ugh. Oh god, I hate this pins and needles feeling. It's my fault for sitting in my chair so fucking weird. Whew! Okay, sorry. Just had to fix that. Ugh. The blood flowing through. I hate this feeling so much. Are you saying it's serious enough for Ray-chan to be mad like that? I don't know, but we have no way of knowing. But this makes me feel uneasy for some reason. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm better now, sorry. Mekaru showed an emotional behavior, telling us to follow her. When I looked at her in the eyes, she seemed to be shaking a little. Alright, well, I guess free time. Let's focus on what we can do now. It's important to stay positive in this mind. Yeah, whatever he said. Okay, I think we'll start by taking care of the two people whose free time events I definitely want to finish up. Which is Akane and Otori. Akane is right there, but I have Otori's page pulled up on the wiki already, so I kind of want to find Otori if he's somewhere around here. Just for the sake of convenience. Okay. We'll talk to Akane. I don't want to go too far away if Akane's right there. Might as well. What's up, girl? Wow, Maeda, you're so cool. Thank you for spending time with me. I love you. That's what it said. Trust me. So let me pull up her free time events. So this is the last one we have to do with her. Very exciting. We spent some time together. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. What do I have that she'd like? Ooh, Venus Moray. Let's just give her that. I think she liked it? Okay, yeah, she liked it. Let's go. The good noise played. Alright. Free time event number 4, baby. Or 5? No, hold on. No, we're at 4. Fuck, we have 2 more free time events with Akane. Shit. God damn it, that messes up my plan a little bit. I thought we were on the last one, but we are not. Uh-oh. Okay. We might have to adjust the plan a little bit, but I'm definitely going to finish up Akane's free time events. I swear on it. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll give me like an extra free time event or something to help me wrap up some of these. Since I'm pretty sure Chapter 6 won't have any. Hey Yuki, is it okay if I make a sudden request? Huh? What is it? I want to go to your room. That's what it said, by the way. It's really all too sudden? It's really all too sudden. May I? It's not that you can't, there just isn't a lot to appreciate about it. Why? I'm just super curious. Did you know, Yuki? Our rooms are decorated appropriately for each of our individual talents. Oh, really? I found out from hanging out at other friends' rooms. For example, my room is decorated with statues and paintings like a luxury mansion. I expect everyone else's room to be the same, but it wasn't. You're the lucky student, right? I want to know what your room looks like. But there really isn't much. Thinking back, Akane has always shown a lot of interest toward peculiar things like this. It's hard to refuse a request from someone whose eyes sparkle with curiosity like hers. I get it. Let's go. The room is really nothing much, though. Yay, let's go, let's go! I brought Akane to my room. Here we are in room. This is my room. Wow, it looks really plain. I was expecting a slot machine or something else related to luck. That would belong more to an ultimate gambler than an ultimate lucky student, don't you think? Still, it has an atmosphere. It has the atmosphere of an actual room. It feels like a good place to live in, even if it is lame as fuck. What? Really? I thought my room was kind of dull since I don't have anything special. Yuki, do you hate being ordinary? Hate? Not really. Maybe it's more that I prefer being special and capable or being average. You could say I admire it. To take you as an example, you're a nationally famed maid. You're capable. You look good. It's as if you're on a whole new level. Sorry, we're just gonna gloss over that you look good part. But I want to be ordinary. Huh? Everyone around the world believes in rumors. Wait, hold on. Fuck, the wiki page keeps taking me to different parts of the page. I lost my place. Shit. Everyone around the world believes in rumors that I'm incredibly modest, polite, and a flawless beauty. And they'd be right. At times, it feels like my real identity will be lost forever. Aww. I guess that makes sense, yeah. I really do like it when Danganronpa games, like, sort of explore this sort of aspect of having this, like, legendary prodigy status, you know? Like this is the only thing that you are and will become. This is your whole life now. Like I think Leon's a pretty good example of that from the first game. That's one of the things that like makes me kind of like his character a lot, even though he doesn't really do much except, you know, die. But I think it's very interesting how he has these aspirations outside of what his talent actually is. It's just I always like it the different ways Danganronpa games explore talents like this. Rather than letting something like that happen, I think I would prefer to live a life without fame. Living a normal life, going to school, making normal friends, those are all I wish for. Akane. If my parents didn't pass away when I was a child and took care of me, perhaps sorry Yuki, you won't go on to talk about depressing things. No, it's fine. Sorry, Yuki. Did they just repeat the same line of dialogue twice? The wiki has the same line of dialogue twice. Sorry, Yuki. We won't go and talk about the present things. Yuki says, no, it's fine. Sorry, Yuki. We won't go and talk about the present things. Yuki says, no, it's fine again. I think they just accidentally repeated that segment. Anyway, so Yuki says, no, it's fine. On that note, this place is somewhat comforting. We might be locked in a scary situation, but I am allowed to be myself around everyone. And to you, Yuki, I can be more... What? Whoa! Yuki! Huh? Nothing, it's really nothing. Aw. I ship it so hard. Anyway, since... That probably means she's gonna die this chapter. Fuck me. Anyway, since I happen to be in your room, can I hang around a bit more? Yeah, of course. I don't know what to do here, though. We can use your bed. What? Akane, you had that concern inside you. I thought you were always infallibly bright. But I never knew you had times you worried and troubled all alone. I'll look after you from now on. Aw, that's cute. Alright, we have one more free time event with Akane. For now, let's mix it up and maybe do a little bit of Teruya? Maybe. Or just whoever I fucking find first, I suppose. We'll save you. We'll save the last free time events for you, buddy. I think that's how we'll wrap up these free time events. I just really want to make sure we can finish Teruya and Akane. You know, the two characters I'm already super attached to and have dedicated myself to. Where are all those punks? Where are those riffraffs? Those freaking freaks. Are they in the 5th floor? Would they be hanging out? Well, I guess before investigating, yeah, they would be. That would make sense. I was about to say the 5th floor doesn't seem like much of a hangout place, but wait a minute, my walking speed is normal again. What the fuck? What is going on with this chapter? I didn't even realize it. What? I don't know, man. This chapter's weird. This chapter's so weird. Oh, hey, you can finally hear the music in this area too, you guys. Congrats. Is anyone here? Now that I know I can speed up, though, I kind of want to keep just doing this, even with my normal walking speed. I don't know if anyone's in here. Hello? Hello? Anyone hanging out around here? Do you want to spend some time with Maki? What? Oh, okay, there's Teruya. Hello? Hey, let me talk to you, buddy. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just wanted to hang out. Okay, let me pull up Teruya's page then. Welcome to Fan Central. Fuck you. Get your stupid ads off my screen. Okay, let's go. Man, I love fucking fandom.com, man. I'm so glad it's the epicenter for so many wells of information about my favorite franchises. I love that using it on mobile is pretty much an impossible task. It's so fucking cool. Let's see, what do I want to give you? You can get a trophy for being a cool guy. I think he liked it. Guess he really liked it. So I think this is our last free time event with him, right? Wait, no, did I do this free time event already? No, hold on. I was scrolling through it. I did not. I don't think I did. Wait, this is weird. What's going on here? It says this free time event starts off with Yuki, but... Hold on. Am I lost? Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna pause the video real quick while I figure this out. Okay. It turns out I was wrong. We are not on free time event number 4. We're only on number 3 with Tsurugi. That's why I was lost. Which means we still have 2 more with Tsurugi as well. Fucking damn it. My whole plan is fucked up. Shit. Damn it. Okay. Fuck, I don't know if we can finish off Tsurugi's free time events then. Is there a way I can look up how many free time events are in this chapter without, like, spoiling myself to the game? I don't know if I should even try. Alright, I found out there's only 5 free time events in this chapter. Which is kind of silly since 3 had 6 and 4 had 7. I kind of wish they put some more here in this chapter, considering the next chapter won't have any. So that kind of sucks. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have even talked to Tsurugi to begin with. Shit. Well, too late. Can't go back on my decision here. Ah, fuck. But that means I'm definitely not finishing Tsurugi then. And that means I'll only get like 2 free time events with Kisaragi. Because I'm gonna finish Akane. I have to finish Akane's. I have to, man. It must be done. Shit, I'm such a stupid fucking idiot. Man, why can't I be smart like all the other kids? Tsurugi, what region are you from? Huh, why do you ask? Well, you obviously speak in some kind of dialect, but I'm not sure which specific region it's from. Ah, I'm from Tokyo. What? Tokyo? Then how come you're so good at regional dialects? That is, Papa and I traveled across many regions for business. And places like Osaka, Kyoto, Fukuoka, and Sapporo, we stayed for more than a year whenever we went there. That's how I picked up some of the local folks' language. Wasn't able to stop using them, so I decided to make it my identity. For a year? You really are the successor to be of Japan's top-class merchant. That's awesome. You think so? It's nothing to be surprised about. My pa is way greater than me. Ah, man. I do like Tsurugi, but... Man. I'm glad to spend time with him. Just... I wanted to get to know the mysterious character more. Ah, man. Wait, whatever. Wasted my time. I guess what we could do is I could still just read. I could just still use the wiki to read his free time events. It won't be exactly the same. And I'll read them out to you guys too, if that's something you guys are into. Like I said, it won't be exactly the same, but you know, we could make it work. We could make it work. The reason I'm so like prone, I'm so much wanting to like make sure I do the free time events for Kisaragi's because I got a comment telling me it was really helpful and gave you a lot of insight to the game. So, I'd like to do that. I'd like to get that insight and make sure I get it. I just unfortunately didn't balance out my time well enough. Okay, it's whatever. We're enjoying our time with Tsurugi for now. Let's not focus on other people. This is me and the bros' time to shine. Going along in Papa's travels from childhood is essential in learning his business techniques. I enjoyed it, so I joined him happily. From childhood? Since when did you start traveling with him? When was it? From when I was 5, Papa wanted me to be prepared as his only child and successor, so he suggested the idea first. Wow, your father is really cool. Traveling across all of Japan, it must have been fun and educational at the same time. Well, I did visit many places, and in competitors' malls, he taught me merchant skills. With Pops by my side, I could learn things based on my interests rather than academics. But there must have been some hard times too. Excuse me, were there any? Hard times, you say? Perhaps constantly transferring between schools was one. School? Do some thinking. How would you go to school while traveling across several regions? School uniforms changed all the time, and I got little time to spend with my classmates. Which is why I don't have many close friends. Aw, buddy. That must have been hard. No, it's fine. Traveling with my papa is more enjoyable than school. Host Peak Academy was the first school I entered without Papa by my side. I never thought my first attempt at settlement would end up like this. What should I do, Yuki? Papa must be worried about me to death. Aw. We need to find a way out first. This kind of topic will make us feel worse, so let's talk about something else. I guess you're right. Okay, let me tell you about the stuff that happened to me while traveling across the country. I can guarantee you that I'll keep you entertained for more than 3 hours. It's gonna be helpful to you. I think 3 hours is too long. Well, unfortunately, you won't be able to hear those stories. I have other people to spend free time with. Oh, Jesus. Just like yesterday when it was nighttime, Mekaru called us together. You get it now? I said it many times now, but we can't stay long. It'll probably be shorter than yesterday because Monokuma is starting to notice the existence of this room more and more each time. No, maybe this will be the last time we're meeting in my room. Well, what do we do then in the future? From now on, maybe there's nothing else to talk about anymore. What? It's nothing. If it's a matter of the room, don't worry. I'll try and make a new jamming suitable device in its place. Okay, more importantly right now, is this about the second piece of information when Mekaru was cut off yesterday? That's right, what was it that Ray-chan was so worried about? I felt uncomfortable in that moment. It was like the line of the self-esteem hit the sky limit. I thought Akane was going to say, "Aren't you worried?" I thought she was going to say it loud, but unexpectedly Mekaru just quietly drew her breath. Listen carefully. I remember what you found out about the Kisaragi Foundation, right? That same building. It's the place we're stuck in right now. That same building? We aren't in Hope's Peak Academy? Oh, was I right? Shit! I automatically wrote it off as something stupid, so I feel a little embarrassed. No. What? This is not Hope's Peak Academy. What? Huh? Are you kidding me? This isn't Hope's Peak Academy? Isn't it the fact that we entered this whole building was Hope's Peak Academy? Originally? That's true. Ray-chan said it was too. We found a guidebook from Hope's Peak, and the structure of the building was the same too. Maybe it was Hope's Peak Academy at the time, and then it was taken over by this Kisaragi Foundation? No, at the time I only knew this, but that wasn't it. What in the world do you mean, Mekaru? Why do you think that? Bam! What's this? Paper? The Hope's Peak Academy brochure found on the 5th floor. This is a structure of the 2nd and 5th floors. What? As Mekaru said, it was a brochure that showed the structure of Hope's Peak Academy. It seemed to be the rest of the 1st floor schematic that Mekaru discovered on the first day when we were here. As you guys said, the 1st floor of this building is identical to the one I found earlier, so I had no doubts that this was Hope's Peak Academy. But that was my mistake. If you take a good look at that brochure, Hope's Peak Academy brochure, just by looking at the first chapter, the structure diagram on the 2nd floor, we were able to understand the meaning of Mekaru's words. Wait, the classrooms and library? And a pool? There was no pool, right? Oh, the one in here is... That explains all the differences from Trigger Happy Havoc then. Oh, that's cool as fuck, actually. Not only that, there was no PAL room in this document either. I thought it was just because they were doing something different, but no. Okay, that's actually sick. Looking back, the anxiety was slowly rising. I looked at the structural diagrams of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors torn. Now you understand that this place is not Hope's Peak Academy. Unbelievable. According to the Hope's Peak brochure, the structure is as follows. On the 2nd floor, there are classrooms, a library, and a swimming pool. The swimming pool is equipped with changing rooms and fitness equipment. On the 4th floor, there are classrooms, a lounge, an art room, and a physics preparation room. The lounge is equipped with entertainment such as mini billiards and darts. On the 4th floor, there are classrooms, faculty office, headmaster's office, information processing room, music room, and a chemistry lab. In the 5th floor, there are classrooms, a biology room, a natural farm, and an archery dojo. There are similar facilities, but most of them are different, even if the 5th floor is a completely different facility. Then this isn't really Hope's Peak Academy? No, I'm not sure with only just this alone, because the surveillance cameras were turned into a machine gun. Isn't there a possibility that the mastermind transformed the entire school? Of course there isn't. This isn't the only thing. Did you really expect I'll be easy on you? The brochure merely gave the final blow to the things that have been questioned. The things left as questioned? There were quite a few. Where to begin? Yes, the first question I had when the 2nd floor was opened. I was with Maeda back then, so you'd remember what Monokuma said in the power room. Power room? You mean that Hope's Peak Academy can't get energy from the outside? Correct. Isn't that strange? That the Hope's Peak Academy that's located in the middle of Tokyo for some reason cannot receive energy from the outside any longer. Even if we assume that the outside world is a mess due to the worst and most desperate event in human history, wouldn't there be enough safety devices such as a minimum reserve power? But nevertheless, Monokuma said it was impossible. From this point on, I began to feel a little uneasy about this. Also, looking at the library and school's office, there were no books that could be found in normal schools. It's all just papers and dictionaries. Kinjo also mentioned that when the 4th floor opened and examined the office. It was the same when Ihara found Maki's cell phone, and it was out of range. It's strange considering the location of Hope's Peak Academy. No way! The biggest question is still the appearance of the 5th floor. There were classrooms up until the 4th floor, but the 5th floor is a billion of light years away from the school. You've seen it all, haven't you? Crucially, the structure of the 5th floor is very similar to the power room on the 2nd floor. Don't you think it's right to see that the original 5th floor was renovated for the school? On the contrary to the school was itself was renovated. Then really, this isn't really Hope's Peak Academy? I can't say with 100% certainty, but there is a high probability we were kidnapped from Hope's Peak Academy and mistakenly thought this building, which had a similar appearance to Hope's Peak. If it's not Hope's Peak Academy, where are we then? Where do you think you are? A mark that we've seen countless of times in this building until now? And where would you have the technology to renovate a building of this magnitude? You don't mean the Kisaragi Foundation. The Kisaragi Foundation, or a building owned by the Foundation, is highly probable. Interesting. Then the mastermind that imprisoned us is a member of the Kisaragi Foundation too. I wonder if the Kisaragi Foundation is like the bad guys like Mekaru seem to be thinking. I feel like it's probably very similar to the Future Foundation in Danganronpa 2. Where it's like, later it's going to be revealed that they're actually all allies in some way. So like, maybe the Kisaragi Foundation was sheltering us, which would explain the dorm rooms. They were sheltering us from whatever terrorist event was happening at Hope's Peak Academy, presumably. And then eventually they came here and, started this killing game. Whoever they are, that would be my theory right now. Anyway, I feel like this is probably a shelter for whatever terrorist incident was that closed down Hope's Peak Academy was. Interesting. From the biggest, most desperate event in human history. Then the mastermind that imprisoned us is a member of the Kisaragi Foundation too? But then, Yamato Kisaragi, that person is the mastermind? I don't know. Considering the hypothesis of memory loss, everything becomes a mess, whether they are an ultimate student or whatever. Even if you are God, it becomes impossible to find out the truth. Okay. God's like, challenge accepted. Besides, the fact that there is no energy... Only Kenji isn't here to hear you blaspheme like that. Besides, the fact that there is no energy supply and there's no signal areas outside, it means there's a high possibility that it's a place far away from the city. With the current notion, I have no clue. The more I found out, the more desperate I get. Maybe it's best if we just get out of here. Maybe we can survive. Why are you doing this, Mekaru? What? Is that the extent of your ability? You said you were confident that you could cooperate, but now you're just trying to give up on this despair? Don't be ridiculous, Maeda. I didn't even say a word about giving up. I'm not so sure about that. Being so discouraged is already halfway thinking like that. You were so angry this morning, so I was worried you might be getting pressured. Is this 100% the Mekaru who always shouted at us? Hanging our shoulders and drooping all over the floor? The real deal? Ooh, why is the scary music playing? Have you finished talking, huh, Yuki Maeda? You two, what's wrong? Stop it. Why are you trying to fight? The situation is different now than when I shouted. You're just leaning on me now. And when you get nervous, you pass the responsibility onto me. And now you're only seeing me whining? That's wrong. Even though I was surprised... No, that's wrong! Even though I was surprised by the current facts, I haven't given up, and I have no intention of giving up. I haven't despaired yet. You're scared to be so angry, aren't you? Ow! If you don't know a thing, shut the hell up, Maeda. I'm saying this with all the more reason because I've faced the situation. Now, even after hearing the despairing facts, I think that is a courageous act to say nothing is wrong. But that itself is reckless and stupid, not courageous, you stupid beggar. Realistically speaking, it is no different than committing suicide, to just bump into each other, like a fool, knowing that there is no more information and there is no more answers to the situation we're facing right now. Or what else? Are you saying that you found out the mastermind and found a trump card to overcome this? No, I don't know anything, but I'm also not reckless. I don't mean to give up. Nothing will change if you get discouraged, just because you don't have an answer. Before Kisaragi showed up, where did Mekaru go? You can't catch the mastermind with such despair in you. After this far, did you hear what I said up until now? These are the two things I found out after putting together all the information I found up to this moment. In other words, putting all the clues together, all we found is that we may be amnesiac. And that this isn't Hope's Peak Academy. And this is it. It's all over. There are no more clues. All up to the 5th floor, which is the last floor, has already been opened. In order for the locked ones to be unlocked, someone has to go and clear a class trial. But since I promised to get out of here with you guys, no more murder should happen. Oh, what? Do you want a murder to happen? That's not what I mean. The only hope Mikako Kurokawa doesn't tell us anything. Aren't you angry when you guys say let's work together when you have to figure it out even if we need to rush through? If you want to say something to me, do it after you figure something out to fix the situation yourself. Don't speak nonsense in your mouth without knowing anything, you stupid fool. Spits in my face. God damn it. I'd rather the text box be taking up the middle of the screen than not exist at all. What, you guys are fighting now? Monokuma. Great, he had to come anyways. I don't have anything more to say now, so you all get out. Don't even come into my room anymore. Ray-chan. Oh no. Did we break up? Hey, sorry if this is a bad moment. The surveillance camera, it doesn't seem like it's a malfunction. What the hell do I care, you fucking bear shit? Get out of my room. Scary. Damn, I thought for sure he was gonna execute her there. Oh man, I thought you found out. Okay. good job scaring Monokuma away. Mekaru, I'll just say this. Hope is not to find it, but to create it. Don't forget. Mekaru kicked us all out and locked her door. Looking at her attitude, I think she's going to distance herself from us again from tomorrow. Aw, damn it! We won't be able to enter Mekaru's room anymore. Did we say something wrong? I fully understand Mekaru's words and feelings. As Mekaru said, even if we summarize all the information we have obtained since then, the conclusions come out. Of course, those two conclusions are neither a clue to escape, nor a clue to the mastermind. Rather, it was a fact that made us more confused in our minds. But is it fine to just be angry and discouraged by that? Of course, Mekaru is also a human. I understand that she could get angry or nervous, but I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. It's nighttime, so let's just go to sleep. I'll think much about it afterwards. Alright. Well, now seems like a good time to end things off. I guess next time on Danganronpa Another, we'll wrap up the last 2 free time events, I'm guessing. Oh god. We're getting to the end of this chapter now, I'm thinking about already. So quick. Oh no. You know what that means. Shit. Oh god, I got comfortable. Now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm worried now. Oh boy. We'll just have to see what happens when we get there. But next time we may possibly discover the next murder, maybe possibly question mark. Oh god. We'll see. I don't know who it could fucking be, man. I don't want it to be anyone. I kind of hope they pull a trigger Happy Havoc and have like a little fake out, but fuck, I'm kind of worried it's Mekaru. I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I don't want my girl to die now. We've been through so much together. Oh boy. We'll just we'll see what happens when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. Hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you on Monday for the next episode. Stay safe out there, everyone.